Hello, everybody. My name is DeathCharge22182. Welcome back to the Charge Gaming Gaze. We're going to be playing Grounded, I believe it's supposed to be like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Now, I played a little bit of this a long, long time ago, but all of my knowledge and everything has kind of gone out the window, story-wise and all that. So, we are going to be playing a new game. Okay, we got three different difficulties. We got first time visits to the yard, moderate stress level, hunger, thirst. Bugs are tougher, creative, and custom. I just want to play how the game normally is. And since it's been a while, I'm going to do mild for now. Ooh, okay. We got some characters. We got Max, Willow, Pete. Oh my god, Pete. What is with you? This is the suburban Pete. We got Hoops. Assuming like I don't know if these guys have like perks or something
My name's
specifically
Peter.
for them.
Friends call me Pete.
Hey, I'm Willow. Willow Branch.
I guess I'll be Willow. Start game. Ooh, we get to name our world. Okay. I'll just name this Death Charge Gaming Playground, just so we have that. I heard this is supposed to be a really good game.
You can't run from me, you foul beast! You think you outsmarted me? The mighty Muldoon? I don't think so, Yoked Girth. Stay tuned for what happens next on Yoked Girth. Now a word from our sponsor. Kids, are you ready for a new wild and wacky Puncho fruit flavor? Introducing Apricot. It's a punch to the gut. So stop by, fill up, and make sure you get your Billy Hog hot dog before you jet away.
Good morning, Brook Hollow. Today is October 20, 1990. This is your news. We have a special breaking report. The police department has released information that more local teenagers have gone missing. They were last seen earlier this week, and the only connection between the teenagers is that they are all students at Brook Hollow High School. This could be linked to the disturbing trend of other possible abductions and missing teenagers from our otherwise quiet town. If anyone has seen the teenagers or has any other information, please contact the police department. The mayor of Brook Hollow has put a curfew into effect for anyone under 18 starting tonight. Now to other news. In the business world, augmented practical technology solves a huge area.
Okay, I didn't know what type of
Cave
cutscene there
Nightmare.
was.
My favorite. Well, version is it? Endless cave, bottomless pit, impossibly claustrophobic passages.
True. I did also hear that this game does have spiders, so I'm gonna put a arachnophobia warning in the beginning of this video, which you'll see before this, just so you guys know that this series will possibly have spiders. Ooh. So we were here. We're tiny little people. I played
that
this a
an aphid?
very, very long time
Pretty cute
ago.
up close.
So I kind of know some stuff, like basic,
Signal detected.
I think maybe like
Whoa,
basic
and
crafting.
that's not an alarm clock. Well, whatever it is, maybe I should figure out where it's coming from. You know, until I wake up. Totally waking up. Any second now.
When I first played it, I think these mushrooms were edible as like a food source.
This is bad. Really bad. Time to wake up, Willow.
Oh,
The solitary ant.
oh, that's
One
funny.
of 100,000 mindless drones. No hopes, no dreams. Bound to the will of the colony.
Oh. Oh, peeping. Is that what this is? We use our hands for peepers.
Beat it, nosy.
Wait, I meant to scan you. I remember those guys in when I played it being a food source. I think. Use research
There must be someone
analyzer.
in charge of
Okay.
this science experiment. I haven't seen any signs of anyone else. Good one, Nightmare.
Science.
We can make a pebblet spear and a pebblet axe. Okay. Trail marker, roasting pit. And some rope. Okay. Some food. Safety test. Tully Backyard, supervising scientist, Dr. Wendy Tully. Power fluctuations are within acceptable range. The machine itself continues to operate as expected. Weatherproofing of the platform components is holding quite well. The pylons, however, are a finicky trio. Maintaining the beam angles requires regular obstruction removal. The yard is simply too alive for precious instruments. Okay. Reminder, check embiggening cell diagnostic before end of day protocols. Okay. So we're able to... Yeah, we can craft an axe, which we need rope. How do you... Am I able to, like, hot craft? It says I can hot craft. I also want to make, I think, a trail marker for later. So... Wait, how me make... Yeah. And then I need 2 more of these things. Stop. And then I can make a spear. Yeah, there we go. I thought there was... Can't I, Maybe I can't make it yet. I remember when I played this game before, I could make a hammer. We get another charge at 950. Yeah. We also unlocked ponchos and stuff. Okay. Sorry that I'm spending a lot of time in the menu, but we need to go look for more science equipment. Let's get some pebbles. Hey, how you doing?
Okay, that is definitely not normal.
Something's moving over there.
Let's see what we can find.
Oh. Okay. We're in a circuit board. This thing is empty. L2 to block. Left trigger. Okay. Time it right to perform perfect block. Okay, that's good to know.
What's the worst thing that could happen? Looks like something is happening.
Whoa.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Looks like the other two lasers are blocked.
Wait, unblock the obstructed laser. This one? Okay. Find out what's weakening one of the lasers, so that one. Okay. Look at him go. Okay. I need dry grass. That's for food later. I should probably set up like a campsite
Those aphids look like
over here,
things to
right?
do and people to see.
Before I try to like do anything, make a little campy camp. Maybe I'll do it up here.
I mean, this is probably what bottled water is.
Okay. How do I make a pebblet hammer? Like that. And now we have a hammer. This first episode is just kind of going to be like getting resources and everything. And since I believe this game has base building in it, like crafting, I want to do what I was talking about when I said we hit 50 subscribers. And I'm going to try to maybe build like a giant 50 sign or something for you guys. Since we finally hit it. We're actually close to 60 now, so I'll have to change it every time we hit a certain milestone. So maybe this time will be 50, and then we'll do 60, and then after 60 we'll kind of wait until 75. If we're still playing this by the time we reach that. I have no idea. Okay, what time is it in-game? Can I check? Oh, what's that? Mutation loadout? Okay, I don't know what those are. Oh, that's construction. Okay, up on D-pad is construction. That's good. That's good to know. Yeah. Okay. So I wanted to make this because this is like a bed, I think. Right? Yeah, set spawn point. Okay. I remember the very minimum basics of before. So everything else just kind of went out the window though.
That's on a collision course with us.
I killed him. I don't know what I did, but I killed him. I need a bench or something for those. Alright. Did I need dry grass? I want to explore that laser, but I needed dry grass for something. Was it for the fire pit to make food? Yeah. Yeah, because I want to make food real quick before we head out away from our little camp.
Science.
Ooh, okay. I also want to... I'm missing a sprig, which is those little stem things. Ooh. Weeble roast. We love Weeble roast. Delicious. A new thing we can make. A torch. I need 2 rope and 2 sprigs. Okay. Sprigs we get over here, I think. No. No, yes. Yeah. Okay, and then I think we also I'll get some sprigs and stuff as well later on. I just want the essentials, like a light source and all that.
Keep that nose to yourself.
Can I move things around in my inventory? And then bandages. Yeah, I want 1 bandage down here. Yeah. I'm just kind of getting my wheel set up, so I do apologize for that. But we need to go to the laser. And I think I'm have decent gear set up for it. I am a little hungry though. So maybe I should eat some food. Mushrooms.
Or, I guess I thought I did.
There we go. Hello.
Nice.
What are you guys? Hey. Don't do that. Wait, what did that say? Weaknesses, chopping, and stabbing. Okay. I hear him, I don't see him yet. Ow! Ugh. I don't like it here.
Just give me a second to let my eyes adjust to that.
Okay. Hey! Whoa, you guys need to chill. slime mold stalks. Okay, I'll take those. Investigate the machine further. But I can hammer. Why wouldn't I want a hammer? I can get so many pebblets. I don't really know what I need too many pebblets for. No, I remember it was for something.
Seems like something's digging around underneath us.
No. Higher tier tool required. Okay. Explore the world, craft new to discover higher tiers. Okay. Oh, hi.
Scabby. Additional flavor scheme available.
Sure, whatever that means. I don't want too many pebblets. I'm gonna drop these ones because I have two. Oh, what's really cool about this game is when I played it, they didn't have this feature, but you can actually click sort, and it automatically does that, and it sorts your entire inventory for you. And it's so cool. Alright, investigate the machine. So I'm assuming we just go to the markers. This is supposed to be a survival game. I don't know how difficult it's gonna get. Because it's been a very long time, and I'm sure they've added like multitude of stuff that I have no idea about. Ooh, alright, we got all three of them. We got all three of them, guys. Do I stand here? Do I do something? Data out. Embiggener. Input.
That was more dramatic than I expected.
Investigate the oak tree explosion. Okay, we can do that. We can investigate the explosion.
Hey, little aphid. Oh, no need to be shy. Let's see what we... That ladybug seems so much less graceful up close.
It's a massive ladybug. Old anthill. Okay. Could we go down in the anthill? Oh, it's dark down there. I don't want to go down there yet. I'm getting acorns. Is this good? It says investigate the tree, and I'm kind of investigating. I'm investigating these acorns. So is that is that working? I need more sap though for bandages. You kind of look like sap. Oh my goodness, it's a bunch of sap. Hell yeah. Alright. How much inventory space do I got? A little bit.
Hello, powerless ant.
Oh, you're a red worker ant. Okay. Cool, cool, cool.
If I don't make some shelter, I bet some horrible insects will come around and eat me or something.
Yeah, listen, about that, I'm trying to, like, live. Oh my god. Okay, wolf spider, that looks like, that says level 2. I don't want to go near that. Ugh. Ugh, I absolutely hate it. I do not want to go near. Okay, so it's weird for me. A lot of people are like don't like spiders. I like spiders. I think they're fascinating, but as soon as they try to like crawl towards me or something, I'm just like, no. Respectfully, no. You stay over there. I'm assuming I go where this purple is. Hey, what's up? Whoa. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna be in here. Let me make bandages. 5 bandages. A lot more bandages. I'm ready. Whoa. Whoa. It's like a tiny lab in a tree.
This looks like nerd paradise.
Ooh. That's pretty. That would be a pretty lava lamp if someone actually made that. What does it say? Minent? Ominent? Yeah, it's either minent or ominent. I would like to look up this one. Acorn legs, sturdy storage chest. Okay. I would also like to look up you. Slime mold torch. Okay. Sap. Workbench. Okay, okay.
I have isolated the source of the particle irregularities. They appear to be a byproduct of the shrinking process. If I adjust the machine to account for their existence, it should be the key to the de-shrinking, expanding process. Burgle, please bring up the readings for the irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particle traces. Ugh, that name is going to get tiresome. And while you're at it, rename all references to the irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particle to raw science.
Order received. Raw science identified. Does it require cooking, flipping, or grilling?
No, none of those. Categorization.
That answer is not permitted, according to health code standards governing the handling of raw food items.
That guy, raw science, grilling. I like that voice actor. You discovered Oak Lab. Lab 3, warning. Okay, hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was just looking at Lab 3. What's going on? Lab 1, hostile presence detected. Okay. Lab 2, battery backup failure. Okay. Oh, wait, it says... Oh, wait, do they have names? Haze, air contamination critical. Black Ant Hill, Lab 4, security lockdown. Hedge. Okay. I'm assuming this is giving clues of like different areas, I'm assuming. Something like that. I can't access biometrics. In Big and Test 45, most of this is the same. Pre-test notes, after successful after successful miniaturization of a single complex electronic device, Test 44, Test 45 will attempt to shrink one full box of the devices. Upon embiggening, the subjects will be inspected and tested to ensure proper functionality. Results: failure. Miniaturization successful, but embiggening and further testing is impossible at the moment. The subject was confiscated by a curious honeybee. Recovery unlikely. Box obliterated. Miniature scabs are certainly stuck in every nook and cranny of the yard. Scabs? The scabs. Hey, robot. Burgle. How you doing, Burgle?
We can fix this.
What you doing?
System reboot in progress.
Did you do this?
Thanks for the helping hand. I am Burgle, acting science manager for this project. I am also a robot. I am sure this all must be very disorienting for you, but hopefully I can explain.
Okay, explain.
I suspect you were miniaturized by Dr. Tully's spacer device. Why are you here in the yard? I do not know. In fact, I cannot seem to recall much of anything. A recent power surge has caused a massive raw science containment explosion. This lab, as you can see, is a disaster. And what's worse, the explosion has disrupted my computing power. My memory banks are corrupted.
Corrupted.
Sorry to pile on the bad news, my new friend. How can I be of service?
Why can't I remember anything?
It seems you and I are both a little discombobulated. Given my best calculations, your biomass has been subject to covalent spacing reduction via interatomic energy extraction. In other words, you have been shrunk. It is likely this was achieved using Dr. Wendell Tully's spacer platform, patent pending. Shrinking can be a traumatic experience for tiny human brains, and memory loss is a known side effect. Hopefully your memory will return in time.
Who is Dr. Wendell Tully?
Dr. Tully is a brilliant scientist and inventor. He is also my creator. My initial protocol was to serve as the short order cook of the future. However, I have been recently promoted to acting science manager to assist with his experiments. No doubt my previous work experience has been invaluable to Dr. Tully. Although, now that I am processing it, I have not seen him for several weeks. And now I cannot recall where he went. It must be my corrupted memory banks.
Where am I? Where am I, Mr. Burgle?
You are here, in the Oak Lab, built and used by Dr. Wendell Tully to experiment on all things small. a base of operations for conducting experiments in his yard.
How do I get home?
To return to your prior size, you would need to successfully activate Dr. Tully's spacer platform. Unfortunately, my readings indicate it is inoperable. It appears to have suffered several malfunctions from the explosion. I am sorry, but it appears you may be stranded here for some time until we find a solution.
Can we fix it? Can we fix the spacer?
Haha! That is a great idea. Let me run a full diagnostic scan on it and see what we need to do to get it fixed up. Processing! Processing! Memory fault. Code 408B3000. Ominent OS script runtime error. ARG. I am sorry again. It appears I have sustained more damage to my memory chips than expected. Without those memories, I do not know how to repair the spacer.
Memory chips.
Dr. Tully used two types of chips to back up my memory. Auxiliary chips are small capacity chips used to store project data. If you find these, I should be able to help you learn new survival recipes.
So like a scavenger hunt. Okay.
Super chips are special, and they are gold. They back up full directories of my memory system. If we are going to fix the spacer, that data is bound to be on a super chip. I suggest exploring the other labs in the backyard. Return with any memory chips you find.
There are other labs in the backyard?
Dr. Tully has built many more labs throughout the yard. Each lab is used for various experimental procedures. I can upload their locations to your Scabby. Stand by. Processing. Processing. Error. Files not found. Code 632C404. Cheese and fries. The lab locations are missing from my memory banks too. But we are in luck. I was able to retrieve the location of one of the facilities, the Hedge Lab.
Okay, so what I saw on the computer might be correct. So there is a Hedge Lab. Okay.
The Hedge Lab is the observation center of the yard and used for research on arachnid webbing.
Oh. Arachnid webbing. Okay, well, I did say that this...
You will find the hedge near the house if you head southeast. The lab is located deep inside the hedge. Sending the coordinates to your Scabby.
Okay, so near the house, if you head southeast. Okay. Do I have a compass?
Try to find the Hedge Lab first, but there is nothing stopping you from searching the yard for the other labs. Except, of course, thousands of angry, hungry insects.
You know, that doesn't make me feel any better, Burgle.
That reminds me. Dr. Tully locks the important labs with biometric scanners. You will need access for any chance of success. Head over to the ASL terminal and place your hand on the biometric scanner near it. Give it a moment to sync your signature into the mainframe.
Okay.
Once you are registered, you will be granted access to the ASL network of computers too. ASL grants access to daily work items, nay, tasks, nay, quests, yes, quests. I will reward you raw science for each completed quest.
Okay, so he's gonna give me quests for science. Okay.
In my science shop, you can trade raw science back for survival recipes from experiments that Wendell conducted when he was first exploring the yard. Log on to the ASL terminal over there and see what is available. Unless you have any other questions, you really should get started finding those chips. And try not to die out there.
You're right, I should get started finding those chips.
Have an exponentially great day!
Okay. Whoa. Oh, science! Okay. So you said to scan this. Science shop, quests, build a roasting spit. I've done that. Are these just different things that I do? Like bug meat. Okay. Multi-story bases. I could build a floor, foundation, torch upgrade.
Processing. Processing.
Okay. I would assume this is good, glass, like grass floors, so I can actually have a house, like a home, for now. And then I want to grab this and then head my way back home.
One success after another! I have returned Burgle to his original size! It appears that my new raw science containment field is working at 99% effectiveness.
98.5%.
Right, Burgle, right. However, as Burgle indicates, there is some minor, insignificant raw science leakage. A note for another time. But I see no reason to put off a human trial. I believe there should be no issues. But
Whoa.
Audentes fortuna juvat. I am ready to prove my creation's full potential. End recording. Burgle, I'd like to record some messages for my family in case things do not go as planned.
Ooh. You found a yolked girth milk muller, calcium chewable, slurp vitamin, get yoked. What? It says I need a level 2 hammer, I think. Oh my god, that's a lot of stuff.
This morning, I installed the borrowed lab modules. Another one of my forgotten inventions from the early days. I had such grand notions back then. The Kinder Science Mini Quick Little Chemist Lab educational toy for children. But no, Wendell, we can't possibly put hydrochloric acid into the hands of children. The lawyers will never agree. It's a good thing I never told them about the Bunsen burners. Odd that Ominent has been using my toy pieces in this way. I digress. The lab network is now up and running in the backyard. I'm planning to dedicate each one of them to a different function. Main power will run through here. The Oak Lab is the center of operations for the backyard. The second lab is nestled into the hedge. Such wonderful views from up there. Side note, I'm worried that Ominent's shoddy manufacturing of the lab pieces will cause them to fall apart over time, but they will do for now.
I also just found a firefly. Okay. You know, I realized I didn't build the the beacon for my house, so I might be a little stuck. Oh my god, there are so many gnats up here. Why are there so many of you? Okay. I'm full, I guess. Yeah.
I know I'm a picky eater, but still.
How am I not getting hit by... Is this a bug zapper? Or is this just a light? It may just be a light. I remember that I was in the middle of these lasers, and then I was a little bit to the right, so I'm gonna go over that way.
That's not so bad.
Ah, here's the controller. Okay. I need to.
Those aphids look like they have things to do and people to see.
Ooh.
Your
Yeah,
science
I definitely need to build that to build a marker so I can start to make a home, kind of. Yeah, set custom marker. Ooh. Alright, we'll do home and then we'll make it yellow for now. We may change it later. Oh, can you name it? Home? Oh my god, you can. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Okay, I don't get nothing from that. I don't get nothing from that. Ooh, might mount fuzz on the rocks, might hat arrows. Okay. Alright, well, I think this is a fine place for our first video. The next video, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to start to make a house, and then we will try to possibly go to the hedge lab, if that's where I think we're going to. Sleep through the night. That's one of the survival things. Okay. I can sleep through the night. Because I think that marker is where we're supposed to go. Catching some Z's. Sleep through the night. Remember to analyze resources, gain more crafting recipes. Yeah. Okay, I think over there, that's either... I'm pretty sure that's the hedge lab in that direction. So we might do that in the next episode. But that's going to be it for this one. If you guys like what you see, if you're so far interested in this, you know, like, comment, subscribe, do what you guys do best. Let me know what you guys think so far. And I will see you in the next grounded video. Bye bye. Say goodbye,
See
Aphid.
what we can find.
Bye.